Wait about a few seconds. Okay, so I think we can begin. We have 6 of you. I think it's 5 or 6 of you. Okay, so we will begin, everybody. I will share my screen. Okay, so once again, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our online class this morning here at Sarasat Samutsan School. Welcome, students. My name is teacher Carla Circulado, and today I will be teaching in science in Matayom 2. Hello, students. Good morning. How are you? Students, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
Okay, that's good to hear. I'm also doing good. Okay, so since we are all doing good, let's begin our vocabulary by our class by reading our vocabulary. Okay, so we will use our word wall app for our vocabulary and dictation. I will share again my screen. Okay. Can you see it? Class, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so we will have our solar system vocabulary and dictation. Let's read first the words. We have 3 words to learn for today. Okay, let's shuffle the cards first. Okay, let's choose the first word to read. Okay, the first word is center. Everybody repeat after me. Center.
Center.
Okay, let's spell center. C E.
N-E-R. Center.
Okay, good job. Very good. Okay, now let's move on to our second word for our vocabulary. Okay, let's shuffle again. Okay, the next word is, hold on. Okay, everybody, fireball.
Fireball.
Okay, let's spell together fireball. F.
I-R-E-B-A-L-L. Fireball.
Okay, very good. And then let's have our third word for our vocabulary. Okay, our third word is orbits. Everybody, orbits. Students?
Orbit.
Okay, let's spell orbits. O R
E-O-R-B-I-T-S. Orbit.
Very good. Okay, so that's the 3 words that we will also use for our dictation. Okay, so later on, we will write the dictation in the live worksheets. But for now, you can practice writing in a piece of paper or in your notebooks. Okay, so let's practice again to spell out these 3 words for our dictation. Okay, the first one, can you please spell the word fireball? How do you spell fireball? Okay, anyone? Students? How about Ratichat Suwanahong? Can you spell fireball?
FIREBAL.
Okay, very good. So FIRBALL. Okay, let's check if it's correct. Let's flip the card. Very good. Okay, that's how you spell fireball. You need to spell that later on in the live worksheets. Okay, now let's move on to the second word. Let's try to spell the word center. How do you spell center? Okay, Tanapan, do you like to answer that? Do you like to spell center?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, spell the word center.
CEN
Okay, again.
CENTER. Center.
Okay, good job, center. Okay, and the last word, let's see first if it's correct. Okay, very good. Center is correct. Okay, the third dictation word, can we have Tanawat? Tanawat, let's flip the card. Can you practice spelling the word orbits? Tanawat, can you spell the word orbits? These are the letters. So you just have to unscramble to get the correct answer. Okay, anyone can help? How about Sukitsara?
ORBITS. Orbit.
Okay, let's check if it's correct. ORBITS is correct. Okay, good job, everybody. So that's our three words that we will spell in our live worksheets, okay? That's for our dictation. Good job, everybody. Okay. So that's it for our dictation. Please remember, okay, you need to write it later on in the live worksheets. Okay, so let's get back to the lesson first. Okay, so just finish this word and the dictation as well. Now let's move on with our topic. But first, the question is, where is the center of our solar system? So if you remember, we are reviewing and talking about the universe or the solar system, including the sun. Okay, before we move on to the 8 planets to continue what we have discussed on our last set. So we will answer this question, where is the center of our solar system, in our topic for today. Okay, so I hope you all listen and pay attention. Okay, so get your books, everybody, and open it on page 41. Everybody, please get your books and open your books and on page 41. Unit 3, Solar System and the Sun. Okay, this review before we move on to the planets. Okay, so if you are there, okay, on the first paragraph, it says that the sun is the center of our solar system. The orbits around are caused by sun's gravity. Can you all read together with me? Okay, let's read again. The sun is the center of our solar system.
The sun is the center of our solar system.
The orbits around are caused by sun's gravity.
The orbit around are caused by the sun's gravity.
Okay, very good. So if you remember, we've already talked about the sun and the solar system. You remember it's inside the galaxy and its name is the Milky Way galaxy, right? So the sun and the solar system is in the Milky Way or the spiral galaxy, that is the Milky Way. Okay, and the orbits around are caused by the sun gravity. So this is the sun, and the planets orbiting around it is caused by the gravity. Okay, we will talk about it more as we go on with our topic. Okay, but remember that the planets or the objects around the sun, it's orbiting because of the gravity. Okay. And it says here that the sun is in the center of our solar system. So again, what is in the center of our solar system? Class? What's in the center of our solar system? What is this?
The sun.
Okay, very good. Remember, it's in the center of our solar system. Okay, so this is an example. Okay, so you remember it says that the sun's gravity, it causes the planets and other objects in the universe to orbit around the sun, right? So for example, this is the sun, the pole is the sun. Okay, so we can compare the sun's gravity into a tether ball. Okay, so this is a tether ball. So a tether ball, it constantly pulls Earth towards it. Okay, so whatever the man is doing, like if he hits it backwards or forward, the ball still is attached to the pole, right? So it just keeps going around the pole. So it's the same with the sun. So if the sun is the pole, the gravity pulls all the object, including the earth, to just rotate around the sun. Okay? So it's like this. The sun and the object or the earth going around, like orbiting around the sun. Okay, so when you say orbit, okay, it is the object that circle around the sun, okay? So like the planets circling around the sun, it's orbiting, okay? Circling around the sun. Okay? So again, what causes the objects or the planets to orbit around the sun? What is the cause? Students, what is the cause why objects like planets, comets, asteroids around the solar system keeps orbiting around the sun? What is the cause?
The sun's gravity.
Okay, very good. The sun's gravity. Okay, remember, the sun's gravity is the cause why the objects like planets orbits around the sun. Okay, the sun's gravity. Okay, very good. So now let's quickly move forward to the planets. Okay. So the names of the 8 planets, starting from one closest to the sun are, so starting from here, closest to the planet, up to the end. Okay, so let's read together, everybody. Mercury. Class,
Mercury,
okay, repeat after me, okay? Venus,
Venus,
Earth,
Earth,
Mars,
Mars,
Jupiter,
Jupiter,
Saturn,
Saturn,
Uranus,
Uranus,
and Neptune.
Neptune.
Okay, very good. So if you if you will notice, it only mentions 8, right? But there's one more here. Okay, it is Pluto, but it is not considered as a primary planet. Okay, so I will show you later on. That's why it only says 8 planets. Okay, because we are talking about the primary planets in the universe. Okay, so Pluto is not considered as a primary planet. Okay, it is considered now as a dwarf planet. Okay, they are usually smaller than primary planets. Okay, so it says that planets are sphere. Okay, who knows what does sphere means? What does sphere means, class? What does it mean when it say sphere?
Circle.
Very good.
Circle.
So sphere is circle or perfectly round. So planets are sphere, okay? So planets are perfectly round. Okay? So as I've said, we are talking about the primary planets because there are two types of planets. First is the primary planets and the second one is the dwarf planets. Okay, remember, two types of planets. We have primary planets and dwarf planets. So we will focus first on the 8 primary planets. Okay. Okay, so these are the primary planets. We've already read. So we have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Okay, so let's get to know them a little bit, just an introduction, because we will have the next topic, which we will focus on them one by one. Okay, so as you can see in this picture, okay, so this is Mercury. Mercury is the one closest to the sun. Okay, so as it is closest, as it is the closest one, Mercury has a very high temperature. Okay, or Mercury is a very hot planet. Okay, but also Mercury is the smallest planet out of the 8 primary planets. As you can see in size, Mercury is the smallest. Okay, Mercury is the smallest primary planet. Okay, next one is Venus. So Venus is also called as the Earth's twin because Venus has a similar rocks, similar formation as the Earth. Okay, and also Venus is the closest planet to Earth. Okay, so let's review again. What planet is closest to the sun?
Mercury.
Mercury. What planet is the smallest planet in primary planets? How about Warrington, itara dyan? What planet is the smallest planet in the primary planets? Among the primary planets?
Mercury.
Mercury. Very good. So let's move on. So now we have the third planet closest to the sun, which is the Earth. Okay. So the Earth or our planet, Earth, is the only planet that has ocean and life. Okay. So Earth is the only planet that has ocean and life. Okay. Next. And also, as we know, this is Earth, okay? So Earth has only one moon, okay? So the moon is also orbiting or circling around the Earth as the Earth also circles around the sun, okay? So what Earth is doing, like circling in the sun, the moon is also circling around the Earth. Okay. Okay, so that is Earth. Next, we have Mars. Okay, so Mars is the reddish brown looking planet. Okay, so if we see that it is red and brownish, it looks like a very hot planet like the Mercury, no? But it's not. It's actually colder than Earth. Mars is a cold planet, okay? And next we have the Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the primary planets, okay? Jupiter is the biggest planet out of the primary planets. Okay, let's review everybody. Which planet has ocean and life? Which planet has ocean and life?
Earth,
Earth. Very good. Which planet is the biggest planet amongst the primary planets?
Jupiter,
Jupiter. Very good. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, now let's move on to the next one, which is the Saturn. Okay, Saturn, as you can see, it has a ring. Okay, it has a thick ring. Did you know that this thick ring is made of ice? Okay, these rings around Saturn is made of ice. Okay, and also Saturn is a gas planet, including Jupiter. Okay, so remember, Jupiter is a gas planet, or it consists most of gas chemicals. Okay, also Saturn is also a gas planet and its rings is made of ice. Okay, next, Uranus. Uranus is in between Saturn and Neptune. It's in the middle. Okay, in between Saturn and Neptune is the planet Uranus. Okay, so Uranus, we cannot see Uranus without telescope, okay? So it is very far. And Uranus also has a ring. Uranus planet also has a ring, but Saturn has the thickest ring, okay, compared to Uranus. And lastly, we have the farthest planet from the sun, and its name is Neptune. Okay, so this is the farthest planet from the sun. Okay, so let's review again. Which planet is in between Saturn and Neptune?
Uranus,
Uranus. Okay, another one. Which planet is the farthest planet from the sun? Which planet is the farthest from the sun? How about Itipat, Wayaburi? Which planet is farthest from the sun? Okay, anyone knows? Who can answer? Which planet is farthest from the sun?
Neptune,
Neptune. Okay. So everybody, please review the planets again, okay, in your books. Okay, so now let's move. That's just an introduction with our 8 primary planets. Okay, we will focus it one by one on our next meeting. But if you could notice, okay, the first 4 planets near the sun, it is a rocky planet, or most of this planet has more rocks. Okay, it is made of rocks. These first 4 planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, they are a rocky planets. And the 4 farthest planet away from the sun, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, they are called gas planet. Okay, they are gas planets because they are made of mostly gases. Okay. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, so I've already explained. The first four is called rocky planets, and the last four is called the gas planets. Okay, so let's see if you remember. What is the center of our solar system again?
The sun.
The sun is correct. Very good, Subitsara. Okay, now let's move to your book again. Okay, so now let's learn about the sun. So the sun is 150 million kilometers away from Earth. Okay, so if you don't have the highlight or underline in your books, please do. The sun is 150 kilometers away from the sun. So this is the sun, this is the sun, and this is the Earth. So that's how far Earth is from the sun. So it is very perfectly measured, okay? Not too hot and not too cold. So as we know, the sun is a gigantic fireball that gives out heat and light, okay? Because it burns out hydrogen, okay? So the fuels of the sun is hydrogen, okay? That's why it is keep burning and gives out heat and light. Okay, so as I was saying, I said that the sun is a gigantic fireball that gives out heat and light. Okay, so it means it's giving us energy or providing us with energy. So what energy the sun can give? Okay, first, it helps in the process of photosynthesis. Okay, it helps the plant to make its own food. Okay, so we are also benefiting in this process because we are omnivores. Okay, we eat plants as well. Okay, and also animals. So the sun helps with the process of photosynthesis. It gives energy to the plants. Okay, also sun can give energy to us by means of the solar energy. Okay, so do you know about the solar panels? The sun gives energy to solar panels, giving us energy or electricity in our house. Okay, so sun is very, very important as it gives light, heat, and energy. Okay, so again, okay, how many kilometers is sun away from the earth? Students, how far is the sun from earth?
150 million kilometers.
Okay, very good. Very good. And the sun provides us light, heat, and energy. Okay. As usual, this is just additional knowledge. Okay. Why the sun is very, very important. And lastly, in your book, so we all know that sun is a star. Okay. Sun is a star. Okay. That is made up of huge mass of very hot gases. Okay, sun is a star. Okay. Now let's try to answer again. What is sun made up of? Can you remember what is sun made up of? You can answer. It's also in your books, everybody. What is sun made up of? Okay, Tanapan, can you answer? Okay, so in your book, it is made of huge mass of very hot gases. Okay, so that's it for our discussion and topic for today. Now let's try to do our summary. So our summary, we will use again the word wall application. Okay. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, Tanapan, since you answer me, can you answer number 1? Okay, let's begin. Okay, we need to drag the pictures into the correct description. Okay, so which planet has rings? Planet with rings. Is it Saturn, Neptune, Sun, Mercury, or Jupiter? What is the answer, Tanapan?
Saturn.
Saturn. Okay, let's try Saturn. Let's put it in the box. Okay, next one. What is the biggest planet? Is it Neptune, Sun, Mercury, or Jupiter? Can you answer it? Titipat. Okay, can you answer it? Warrington, Intarajan. What is the biggest planet? Okay, let's put Jupiter. Okay, thank you, Warrington. Okay, next. Which planet is closest to the sun? What planet is closest to the sun? Is it Neptune, Sun, or Mercury? Can you answer it, Natapon? Natapon Ratana Praset. Which is closest planet to the sun? What planet is closest to the sun? Mercury, okay? Let's put Mercury. Okay, thank you, Natapon. Okay, next, farthest planet from the sun. Which is the farthest planet from the sun? Is it Neptune or Sun? Tanawat, can you answer? Okay, can you help? Siri Pason. Sira Pason, can you help? Which planet is the farthest from the sun? Okay, who can help? How about Supitsara?
Neptune.
Okay, Neptune. Let's try to put Neptune. And lastly, everybody can answer. What is the center of our solar system? What is the answer? Sun. Okay. Let's see if it's all correct, everybody. Okay, very good, very good, very good, very good. Okay, good job, everyone. That is for our summary. Okay, very good, everybody. Thank you for answering the summary. Okay, now let's move on to the exercise. Okay, so for your activity for this week, okay, you will do it in the live worksheet, okay? So can you see it? So it's the same, okay? I will send the link and you need to answer in live worksheet. Can you see it, class?
Yes.
Okay, so you put your name with your last name, okay? So I can find it and record your score. Put your grades and student number. And if you remember, we have the dictation, okay? We had a dictation. Write the 3 words here. Okay, for example, the first word is center. And write the last 2. For your activity, you need to identify the answer from the description and questions. Okay, for example, number 1. What is the nearest planet to the sun? What is the answer?
Mercury.
Okay, let's
Mercury.
type Mercury. Okay, so just like that, you will answer what is asked or what is the description, okay? Number 2, this is a star, not a planet, okay? Put here. Number 3, this is the second farthest planet from the sun. 4, this planet has rings. Number 5, this is the largest planet in the solar system. So just answer it. Then you have to label the planets according to its name. So for example, okay, this one, bonus, it's the sun. Okay, so just follow and put the names according to its planets. Okay, then click finish and check my answer. And you get the score and take a photo and send to me. Okay, understand everybody?
Yes.
Okay, Tanapan, I wait for your exercise, ah. You're not doing the
Okay,
exercise. Okay, I will send the link here in the chat group. Okay, everybody, please check the group chat. I send the link for the exercise in live worksheet. Okay, so everybody, can you please open the camera? We have 1 minute. Everybody open up the camera. Tanapan, Natapon, Natawat, Panada, Ikipat, Siritason, Yensuan, where's your face? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much everybody for joining our online class for today. I will see you on our next meeting, okay? Please do the live worksheet and I will wait for it, okay? I will send it again in the line. Okay, goodbye everybody. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, teacher.